halftime, and it's been palms away ever since.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Durant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Didn't really try to take on the D by himself. I like that. Very unselfish play.
Timeout called the Rockets.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Jones. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Brewer. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks again, Doris. And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat-screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So, you know, they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves.
It's stolen by Ariza. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that one's good. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
That's good. Beverly's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Durant. And Durant sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Out of bounds. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Durant the pass to Collison. Poke loose. Howard with the steal. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. And not sure what he was thinking there.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
for three. Durant. Ariza with the rebound.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. The three. Good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here, really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Russell Westbrook. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Durant. From deep, Morrow. Augustine passes to Cantor. From deep, Morrow. The shot is off. Misses. So we see the Rocket.
Yeah, here we go, huh? Yeah. Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling out. Kind of funny, cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like, dang, dang, diddy, dang, dang. Sin. So much me go teach you about piece of the one black Johnny and out in the club. Everybody on Sinatra, look around. Everybody on Sinatra. I ain't talking about they call. I'm talking about and go ha 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 ha. I mean, just go bonkers, make the young girls wild, and then go let's make the smile. They don't need binoculars, make wanna pull out. They got you. Ring, ba bum ba bum. Aerosol can, ba bum ba bum. Monkey outside, ba bum ba bum. All night, ba bum ba bum. Stick a bum, stick a clang clang clang. Hang on that like a rain day tank. Transform to a grown man and transform again like skateboard can make.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign. Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Uncovered. Second shot opportunity. And he hits the jump shot.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Durant. Right now averaging 25 points a game.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Durant with a wide-open look. Again, Durant missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he's even yet peaked as a player. Scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Curry. Dishes it to Lee. And there's the call on Durant. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry kicks to Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it. Thompson misses. And with Durant, you really forget how young he is. He came into the league at such a young age. Clark and was so quickly. It seems like he's the old vet, but he might be a year or two away from his prime.
Yeah, I think he's still a couple of years away from his prime when all of the physical, emotional, and mental come together at that peak point of performance. His best seasons are still in front of him, and he's had some pretty good ones behind him to this point.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. The tray. Durant with another miss.
Now, he hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Curry against Durant. It's Curry with the drive. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Thompson from long range. Good D by Westbrook. No one near him. That's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Curry. Here's Lee. And it's blocked by Adams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there. There have been a number of nicknames floated around for Kevin Durant. Everything from the simple KD to the Durantula. But the internet came up with a good one for him last season during his hot streak, calling him the Slim Reaper. I like them all, though.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Nick Collison. Dion Waiters checked in for Russell Westbrook. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
He needed to see the ball go through the hoop. That's his first make in 7 tries.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Augustine. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer. And a good game so far as we conclude the first.